Yeah, we were in Chinle.
We're in Chinle.
Coming into Chinle.
And this kid...
Beautiful sunsets, by the way.
This guy, Adrian, comes up. He's like, bro, I've been watching your videos, Jay, before you started doing this. I was like, yo, you got your board? You want to come push with us? He's like, yeah. And his girl was there and his dad, or I forgot what was there. His family was there, though.
Wheels and all.
I have two. I have the one like that, but I'm gonna be smart.
What's your name?
Adrian?
Adrian.
Yeah, Adrian.
Nice to meet you. Hi. My name is Jay. Nice to meet you guys.
And then, so he starts pushing, and his family leaves, and we give him a vest and everything so he can be safe because it's getting dark. And we're pushing for like 5 miles or so, talking about life and how skateboarding is for him. He's screaming like, skate or die, like having the best time of his life.
Yeah.
And we're all just laughing, just having a good time. And then he's like, there's a big hill over here, like super big, really steep. And we're like, oh, we got this. Like, we bomb hills, like we've been doing it. And then we told him, like, you got it? He's like, yeah. And then I filmed this. It's all on camera too. We get to the hill finally, and we're like, oh, this is the hill. He's like, yeah. So we all start bombing it. And keep in mind, me and Orio, when we don't know a hill, like there could be a pothole over there. So, and especially in the dark, we're gonna have our foot down the whole way because you can't see. We don't know what's in front of us. So we're having our foot down. We're going pretty fast, but we're controlled. Adrian's just bombing it all the way, no stop.
On a little board like this.
A little board, and this fool's just, you see him
all
like
those
this.
little ones, yeah.
Yeah, he's wobbling. Yeah, he had a little board, and he was going quick. And I'm like, Adrian, like just laughing because it looks fun in the moment. And I'm like, oh, watch out, Adrian. And this fool starts getting the speed wobbles, trips, going fast, bro. And he tumbles, smacks his head on the floor, and then he's knocked out on the floor.
Your helmet on? I'm assuming no.
This is a busy highway.
He started bleeding.
He passed out, and then he was like unconscious, and then he started like he kind of I know I saw he was seizing in a way, like he was just like seizing out
I've seen
for
it,
a bit, and then his body was getting stiff, and he was just on the floor, and then as he's on the floor, it's pitch black dark. We're freaking out. We're like, what the fuck do we do? Like calling ambulance, and
there's nothing around to signify where we're at to the ambulance.
On the high,
There's a cars coming above the hill. We're down here in the hill. And there's cars coming above going fast. They can't see us. And this fool's on the floor, like bleeding out. And I had to take my shirt off, get the...
and a car came like this close to his head.
And they almost hit us going like 70 miles an hour. And I'm waving them down. I'm like, watch out. I have the light on my face. I'm like doing this with my shirt. I'm like, go around. They're just barely missing us. So many cars. And we pick up his body. It was like picking up a dead body.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Put it in the side. And then these cars are still flying by us. And we're like trying to call someone. And you could tell this part because... when you called that dude.
So then earlier in that day, in that push, we were maybe like 30 miles outside of that location, and we had went to... we had met this guy. He was like an overseer of like the whole Navajo reservation for ambulance, for cops. He was like, if you guys need anything, let me know. And so in that sense, I was like, I didn't think I would need this guy's number, you know? And so like, if it wasn't for meeting that guy, I would have not had a way to like contact us, like an official, because when we called 911 from that spot, they were saying, oh yeah, we can't come right now. We're cleaning out the ambulance. Like, and so then on top of that.
Picture. When the ambulance was there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put it up.
That's how it was. And there was more, but yeah.
The fear of like you could lose your friend.
So so is he okay?
So then, for in that moment, once he like became conscious again, he was ready to push, but there was no way like he was gonna push. Like he was not like physically able
probably
to.
in shock. Like
yeah,
he doesn't even really know what's going on.
And he was like yelling, "Skate or die."
Yeah, it was like this is us like trying to figure out. That's when he got back up and woke up, and everyone, all the cops are there and everything. And then, we went to the hospital. We waited for him. There's like so in the video that you will see, I cut out the part right when he like hits his head because it gets like really graphic and everything.
Yeah.
So I cut that off, and then I asked for his permission and everything. I was like, is it still okay? You want me to post it? He's like, honestly, I wouldn't mind if you post the whole thing, like post everything. I was like, for your sake, I'm just going to post the part where you just smack your head and that's it. And then I asked for his family's permission. They said it's okay. And this is the next day. he called us that same night. He got out the hospital with a couple of staples in his head, and then we took a picture. He met us up at the hotel, and this is him right here. This is after. This is him, Adrian.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, and he was chilling. He was like, I'm sorry if I made anything like weird, or like I don't mean to like scare you
we're
guys.
just glad you're okay.
Yeah, right.
We're just
yeah,
happy.
like,
We're like, dude, we're so
alive,
happy you're
man.
good. We're just hugging him. We're like, we love you, Adrian. He's like, I want to follow you guys. I still want to be a part of the journey. So it's 12 hours. He followed us
In the car.
and watching us, like escorting us, making sure we don't get hit. And then he was just screaming, skate or die. He like still had that spirit.
And when the ambulance got there too, like the only way we were able to let them know is by the milepost. And so that was what Mike had directed me to go look for. And so the closest one was 443. And so then we told them we're like about half a mile up from that. And then that's how he was found.
Yeah, before he called him, I called the ambulance immediately, and when I stopped filming, and then I told him like I was freaking out. I was like, so my friend has hit his head. Like, he's unconscious. He's seizing. Like, I need someone over here on this hill, like going into Chin Lee. And they're like, oh, we're just cleaning out the ambulance right now. Like, they're just saying that like they're cleaning the ambulance. And I was like, what the hell are we gonna do? They're like, it might be a minute.
I wonder if you're just like in a one ambulance town or something.
Yeah, and then we were told that I guess like if we just call 911 from right there, it could be somewhere in like Phoenix, or it could be anywhere in Arizona.
Right.
So it might be a long time till they get there. So I was already like having like anxiety, thinking like, oh shoot, what's gonna happen if we don't get this guy like help immediately? But it worked out. Everything worked out, and I made a like, I don't know. This might sound like really corny and weird. For me, it doesn't, but maybe to some people, if I were to say it. I made a video saying like, everyone please pray for him, like make sure he gets out of here immediately, like this is something that has happened right now and we're all worried. I want to make sure he's okay. Everyone in the comments supported, like there's all people praying, like we're praying for you and your family, making sure Adrian's gonna be safe, leaving like real good prayers, like getting in depth. And then he got out that same night, and I was just looking at that video and me saying what I said and reading all the comments. I was like, dude, like I feel like these prayers like literally helped him to get out, because that felt pretty gnarly for someone just to walk out one night.
Yeah, who knows how it works, man? As you know, I always thought there's like I feel like there's a hive mind aspect to human consciousness that we work together towards things, and it's more than just multiple people doing stuff. Obviously, you know, more workers building goes up faster, but maybe it works the same way with thoughts.
Yeah, and then he definitely, it was more than just him being like getting out the hospital. Like he was good. Like he got out, he was like, yeah, dude, I'm good. Like I was just
now that being said, maybe helmet next time, and not just rely on the power of prayer to save your life again. Because like, please, everybody wear a helmet. I don't know why people don't wear helmets. Like it freaks me out. When I cracked my helmet, I went off a ramp when I was a kid, and it cracked in half. I would have, the EMT said I would have died. Yeah. Like I was going off some ramp down a big hill on a bike, and like I cracked my helmet in half, like hanging.
Yeah, people asked us, they're like, how come you guys don't wear helmets? We were supposed to buy helmets too for the giveaway, but
like it is what it is. I'm just saying to anybody watching, like please wear a fucking helmet. Like there's cool looking ones if you care that much. Like, you know what I mean? Just like
Andy Anderson, he'd be wearing